They're from a one period, as far as we know, Mount St. Helens history, about a couple thousand years ago, when Mount St. Helens did produce you can find ash from Mount St. Helens from past eruptions way up in Canada. So it's been a major ash producer, and these large vertical ash eruptions have been an important occurrence in the past.
With the knowledge of past eruptions, scientists went to work on trying to estimate what could happen next.
There was a lot of discussion, as you can imagine, about what the mountain was doing and what it was not. They thought that we would have a vertical blast, that all past eruptions indicated that that's what Mount St. Helens does. And what we knew was that this volcano could explode and was known for explosive eruptions. Visibly, the mount was changing, and as it changed, I think even the people who had worked there a long time started realizing that this is not normal. Still didn't anticipate what actually did happen. And what geologists tell us is that the magma was rising, that hot molten rock was rising within the volcano. As it came up into this very wet, snow-cone mountain, was drying out the inside of the mountain, and there was pressurized steam which was erupting out of the summit.
After the initial steam eruptions, scientists put more instruments on or near the mountain to try to figure out what was going to happen next, and how soon. To their great alarm, St. Helens began to grow.
The instrumentation at that time, 30 years ago, was much more primitive than we have today. As a matter of fact, a fairly new instrument available to the geologists at the time was these laser rangefinder surveying device. And they actually had a new one that they had purchased that they brought up to Mount St. Helens, and they were putting targets, prisms on the side of the volcano, and shooting a laser beam at them in very precise timing. It would time the speed that it took the light to go forward and back. These things are set up to measure millimeters of motion, like the growth of your fingernails at rate. They were getting parts of a meter of motion. It was moving 5 feet a day, and they thought the instruments were incorrect. So they sent the instrument back to be recalibrated, and no, it was correct, and it was flowing at that rate.
So they're taking about 5 feet, 1.5 meters every day. It'd be bigger and bigger.
By several feet a day, that something really bad's going to happen.
The mountain was being split into two by the rising magma, and this tremendous bulge appeared throughout late March and April, and that ultimately is what collapsed.
With imminent danger on a magnitude never seen before, authorities redoubled their efforts to get people out of harm's way. But a few chose to stay despite the danger, most notably, Harry Truman.
The servant was right. He just was going to stay there. It wasn't going to happen, And neither loved him or hated him.
Even those outside the red zone were warned of possible danger and to be prepared. Authorities knew the mountain was ready to do something. But what and when was beyond anyone's wildest guess.
I think those people who were trying to prepare for the worst-case scenario had no idea that their worst-case scenario was better than the ones who got.
It was a beautiful